All right, man. So apparently Jameson Williams was the fastest receiver week 14. Less than a year removed from the ACL injury, even though, medicine has advanced a lot when you talked about ACL injuries, but still it's an ACL injury, right? At one point, it was considered a career-ending injury, and it's still a serious injury. Kyler Murray just suffered one. Jameson Williams come back, suffered it in January, so he came back in what, November, Decemberish. So it's still a serious injury. But for him to come off the injury and be tracking as the fastest receiver in week 14, it's a lot to be said about that. But also when you talk about that too, you got to understand too. A lot of these dudes, he fresh. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes is beat up. So a lot of these dudes been going through they've been going through the grind. So that's something to think about for a minute. He out here fresh running, no real knick-knack injuries, opportunity to get out there, be fresh, you know what I'm saying? Not to deal with nagging injuries. And for sure he's sore, but you've been playing 14, 15 weeks of football plus training camp and all that, that take a toll on your body. That take a big toll on your body. So most of us, know how I go playing football and coming from practice and being sore in the games and all that. Nobody's 100% healthy. I've been playing the majority of the season right now. Nobody's 100% healthy. So, that's something to think about as well too. So, but it's still an incredible thing to show how fast he is, and he probably ain't even 100% recovered. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna continue to kind of, feeding him a little bit and a little bit at a time. So, but yeah, he ain't 100% recovered as yet. You might not see the best of him till next year, at least physically. But for him to still be the fastest guy out there, I think that's saying a lot. Um, so it says Jameson Williams. Hold on. Jameson Williams was NFL's fastest receiver in Week 14. They said everyone knew Jameson Williams was fast. Speed was primary calling card for Lions wide eyes, a prospect coming out of Alabama. Quantifying just how fast Williams' run wasn't so easy. However, he tore his ACL in the final college game. Injury forced him to miss the NFL Scouting Combine Pro Day workout circuit. But now we have some measurements for speed, Williams' speed, courtesy of NFL Next Gen Stats and Zebra Technologies. It says Williams hit a top speed of 20.31 miles per hour on his one reception, 41-yard touchdown reception, where he was wide open behind the Minnesota defense. How fast was Williams from the Zebra Technology? Jameson Williams' first catch was for a touchdown. Williams was wide open on the play and had a 10.9 yards of separation when the pass arrived. And the second most open reception of pass traveling 30-plus yards this season. He reached 20.31 miles per hour on the play, the fastest speed by a receiver on the reception this week. That's pretty impressive for a guy his second career game and just 11 months removed from a major knee injury. So, I mean, I wonder who got the fastest for the season. But, his story is continue to be continue just to get wrote, and it's a great comeback story. And you remember you used to hear about the guy from Friday Night Lights, Booby Miles, touring his ACL, and that derailed his career. He was gonna go on to be college star, an NFL star, most thought, and then back in the day, the ACL was a career ender. You know, so uh, not so much no more. I don't know if it ever get to the point where you tear it up, you be out a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and come back. I don't think it ever come to that, but that's some far futuristic technology. Uh, but but I mean, it's good. He continued to write a story. It's great, you know. But but I think it's a lot more to come. How about that? So I think at least 1,000 ways you can use them. And I think he just opens up the offense even more. It makes it more explosive. He's dependent on Shark and Ryan Swift for big plays. Now you add, Josh Reynolds, you add him as well too. So your explosive plays no longer just dependent on, DeAndre Swift. You get Reynolds, you get Shark. He 100% healthy. Now you get, J-Mo, St. Brown and all these guys. So, you know, so it should be interesting. But shout out to Jameson Williams. Let me know what you girls and guys think about it. I'm gonna go ahead and bet if he continue to get healthy and continue to recover 100%, that he probably could be even faster. But on that play, like they was in some type of zone, they just didn't account for him. It's not a lot of film on him, but shit, he still was a top 15 pick. I don't know how you let him run through that defense, but like that. But you got to understand too, they kind of transferring over from Mike Zimmer defense to something different still. So a lot of times they take a lot of time, but at one point that Zimmer defense was a doozy over there. Anthony Barr, Daniil Hunter, Everson Griffin and company. So at one point it was the real deal Holyfield for a point. So, that high powered offense, if they can just get after the passer and stop the run, they would have a chance at the Super Bowl. But, then again, you got a bad defense, you got to play, field position, and you got to play ball control. So you got to run the ball and try to keep the ball out of the other offensive hands as much as possible. You got to shorten the time your defense out there on the field, and wear the other defense out. But nonetheless, we knew he can fly, and you just want to continue to see him grow in this offense, get his feet wet, and then hopefully next year he'll be able to hit the ground running 100% healthy and no setbacks. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. A lot of these receivers able to, come into the NBA, the NFL, and hit the ground running. It's not the hardest position to translate for most guys, especially when he fast as him, and then the way he run routes and get in and out of breaks. Should be interesting. But check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live with our video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, entertainment right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV. Peace.